Yeah, these are all the line commands and command level commands that can be used in different places. And now we see the important options of a ISPF. So what are those?
Excuse me, sir. Your screen is not visible.
I'll show it. Yeah. So important options in the ISPF. So what are those? We have already discussed about it. Important options of the ISPF. 3.2. Did we use it or not?
Yes, sir.
3.2. 3.4. Create, edit, delete a member. Compile a program. I'll show that compile program later because we did not write any program. Prepare test data. Check results. Okay. See, if you know line commands, and okay, that can be used to insert a new line and write a record, and then repeat a line, delete a line. In that case, we can edit the member. Okay. Then compare datasets. We'll see that later. It's too early. 3.14. Search the string. Did we see it or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So spool, we see that little later because spool I cannot teach it at this moment, but I'll see the file manager. And we have already seen a spoofy. We have already seen spoofy, DB2 Interactive spoofy. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So now we see the file manager. So in the last class, we created a file. I just want to go back to the ISPF because there are multiple screens open. That's why I closed all the screens and again entered it. Now 3.4 bat6 dot sample dot file, EMP file, I think. Yeah. So how much length we created? 45, I think. Yesterday we created 45. Right? Now let us create a data into this. For that, I'm writing a copybook called edit, or else I can use a new member. I'm giving a layout here. Copy one layout. If you don't understand, just leave it because we're going to see that later. It's too early. EMP record. Under that, EMP number picture 9 of 4 02 EMP name picture. So X of 20. We don't give a off. We never give a off. Then 02. Do you remember the layout? Yesterday's layout? Employee number, employee employee status.
Yes, sir.
Picture X of 1.
X of 1.
02.
DOJ.
With salary?
DOJ, sir.
Okay. Date of joining. Yes, you can give EMP date of joining, whatever it is. EMP, DOJ. Picture
9.
9 of
8.
8.
Now it's salary.
Salary. Picture
9 of 7. B9 of 2.
9 of 7. B9 of 2.
Now department.
Department. Okay.
X of 3.
3. So this is my layout. Now I want to edit my data as per this layout. Let's see how difficult it is editing the data in 3.4 and how easy it is to edit the data in file manager. So bat6.emp file. Let me edit this file. First of all, when you edit a file, so before you edit a file, you have to use a caps on. That means whatever you write in the small case, it will be automatically turned into the capital case. That's called caps on. I think I did not write it here. Caps on, caps off. Did I write it?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Caps on or off. num off, num on or off. By default, num on, but caps must be on, num must be off. Num off. I'll tell you a little later. If I don't give a num off, what happens? That we see now. Num off. By default is num on. So caps on, num off. So here, what is the first? What's the layout? Layout. This is called a layout. Layout means structure. Structure of the file. How many columns are there in the file? That's called a, what is the data type and length of each field? How many columns are there? And what is the data type and length of each column? That's called a structure of the file. So EMP record contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. So why I'm going for a 0, 1, 0 to here? Why I'm going for a pick? Just leave about it at this moment. It's too early. It's too early to discuss about all this. Anyhow, we'll see that in the COBOL program. Okay, COBOL classes. So employee record contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. So are 6 fields. So each field has its own data type and length. Now, if you want to edit the data, for example, if I want to give a employee number 1, I cannot give 1 here. If I give 1, it takes a 1 space, which is not allowed. That's why we have to give a 0001. Next, we have to give leading zeros. Employee name, for example, Ramesh. So employee name Ramesh. But what is the length of the name?
20, sir.
20. So if you are giving a less data, we have to give a trailing spaces. If you are giving less data in the numeric field, you have to give a leading zeros. If you are giving a smaller data in the numeric field, give leading zeros. If you are giving smaller data in the character field, give a trailing spaces. That means where you need to code. The next field, employee status. Where should I code? Where should I code? If I code employee status as A here, okay, the name is treated as Ramesh A, not employee status. You understand? So I have to code my status field here exactly A. Employee date of joining, for example, 2020, okay, 10/03. 2020, 10/03. 2020, century and year and month and then date. So if you want to give a date like this, hyphens, still you can go back, but it's not a standard format in the mainframe. In DB2, it's a standard format like this, but in COBOL, in the files, we don't use it like this. We use always like this. YYYYMMDD format. What's next? Department D01. This is my data. 1 second, sorry for that.
Salary, sir.
Salary. Yeah, fine. Let me write it once again. 0001 Ramesh, then active employee, and what's the next field?
Date, sir.
Date 2020 10/03. What next?
Salary.
So salary, if I want to give a 50,000, 9 of 7 V9 of 2, 50,000 050000. How many bytes it is? 6 bytes, but still I have to give one more 0. So 00550,000 and no period, no period 00. But system can understand that as a 50,000.00. But you should not give a dot if you are editing the data in 3.4. Next, department D11. But see this one. Here I entered some data. Okay, last 8 bytes will be replaced. Can you see that? Last 8 bytes will be replaced if I hit enter. It's turned into 100. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
So to avoid that, we have to give a num of. Otherwise, it will give a number. Last 100, 200, 300 like this, it will give a number. Okay. Now it won't be. So now if I want to repeat the second record, simple. Editing first record is difficult. And D21. Okay with this? But how do I know if someone opens this file? How do they know what is the first field, second field, third field, fourth field, fifth? How many fields are there, first of all? Do they understand without looking at a layout?
No,
Okay.
sir.
Even though they look into the layout, how difficult it is to understand? How difficult it is to understand? So first 4 bytes is a employee number. The next 20 bytes
Name.
is the employee name. Is it difficult or not?
Yes, sir.
So that's the reason we go to the file manager to see the data of a file or to edit the data into a file using its structure. Let me take you to file manager. Start. Okay. Start means it is a new screen. In the new screen, equal to means in the same screen. But I want to open a new screen here. Start. Okay. Here equal to M13. See that in the more options, 13 file manager. Can you see that? So 13. And I want to view. So option 1. Give your file name here. What is the file name? That's it. .emp file. .emp file. And give your layout here. Where is the layout? This is my file. See that. I want to see my file. I want to see my file using this layout. Correct or not?
Yes,
I
sir.
want to see my file using its layout. But important note, when you're creating a data code like this, structure like this, we have to follow some rules. This is a COBOL structure. We have to follow rules. We have to start from 8th column. 8th column. Okay. We'll see all this later, but try to understand the advantage of the file manager. That's all. Because we're going to use the file manager many times in the future. But don't try to understand each and every point in the file manager, but try to understand the importance of the file manager. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So now I'm taking you to file manager where I show this file using this structure. I show this file using this structure. So let me go to the file manager. Give the file name which you want to see. Give the copybook name, structure name here. That structure is available in this PDS. So in this PDS, this is my structure. This is a member where the structure is stored, correct? In this PDS, this is the member where the structure is stored. That structure is this file structure. This structure is this file structure. And give 1 here. So now hit enter. Can you see the data into readable format now? Can you see the column names?
Yes. Yes.
Employee name, employee status, date of joining, salary, department. Can you see it in a readable format? Which is more readable? Is this 3.2 or file manager?
File manager.
File manager.
That's where we use a file manager extensively to browse the files or to edit the files.
And here, how can we edit, sir?
How can we
Edit?
edit?
Yes, sir. How can we edit here, sir, in file manager?
1 second, hold on. I'm getting another call. Sorry for that. Guys, see here, how to edit the file? That's the question, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very
Here in
simple.
File Manager.
Very simple. Instead of going to view in the file manager, go to edit. Okay, okay. Mahesh. In this tab, you can use simply tab. No need to calculate the characters. Tab. Okay. 2020 1005. Okay. 70,000. And D11 again. Like this. It's more easy.
Yes, sir.
See here. So this is how we edit the data into the files. So file manager is extensively used to browse or edit the file using its layout. Layout means structure. It's also called a copybook. This is also called a copybook. This is a copybook. This is a copybook. Structure is also called as a copybook. Okay. Yeah. That's all about for today. Do you have any questions?
Sir,
Yeah.
to collect the pen drive, if you wanted to come to your office, what will be the right time, sir?
Anytime in the afternoon.
Okay, sir.
Excuse me,
Guys,
sir.
do you have any issues in installing the device? So I'll take one class for that, 15 minutes of time for that. Okay, to explain it. Or else you take the help of senior students, whoever is sending a pen drive to you, device to you, you call them and you request them to help you. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Someone is asking a question.
Yes, sir. Sir, can we know how many screens are opened in this
In your device? In your device?
Yes, sir. How
So in my device, there is an option called as swap bar on. Swap bar on. There is a command. With this, or else swap bar off. Swap bar off. So in the bottom, the screens are not appearing, correct? Swap bar on. Swap bar single word on. We can see the screens that are open in the bottom.
Yes, sir.
So swap bar off. But in the rail application, you will be having this system where you can see the swap bar. But in your device, the swap bar is not working. Yeah, there are some advantages in your device because see, my mainframe, if my if the power is not there, if my system is shut down, in that case, next time I open my mainframe, it's not booting up. That's why I'm giving the older version to you. That doesn't have that issue. Okay, but it doesn't have this option. Your version doesn't have this option. So if I have a swap bar on, I can see the screens that are open. So instead of going to the 1F9, 2F9, I can place a cursor here. If I want to go file manager, see that file MGR. Place a cursor here and hit enter. And place a cursor here and hit enter. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So otherwise, you can use a swap list. Swap list. If you want to know, like in your system, you can use a swap list. Swap space list. Like this, you can see it is working in your system. How many screens are open?
Yes, sir.
Are you clear with this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So swap bar on, swap list. And these commands can be given anywhere. Okay. Let me see later. That's all for today. Any questions? See, these are all navigations. Okay. Till now, what I covered is a navigation. I did not teach about a single COBOL program. So that we see from tomorrow class. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
I'll be covering COBOL from tomorrow, and it's very, very important from tomorrow, and it will be more interesting from tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll be seeing a lot of syntaxes, a lot of logic. And first time when you're writing and executing a COBOL program, what are the minimum things that are required that we see in tomorrow's class? So what are the division sections, okay, statements, what are the various verbs available, how do we declare the variables, okay? These are all various things we see from tomorrow's class, okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it
Thank
may
you,
be a little confusing at this moment because it's a navigation. But
Yes.
from tomorrow onwards, it will be more interesting. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Shakina.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You called me yesterday. I was not able to pick the call.
Yes, sir. We have called just to ask when we have to leave for Hyderabad, sir.
Right.
Because the situations are like,
No,
yeah.
no pandemic situation now because, but there is a heavy rains. That's all. Okay. But
Yeah, flooding is going on.
yeah, but not into our area. Okay.
Okay,
Our
sir.
institute is
Okay,
at Srinagar Colony, near to the Jubilee Hills. Okay, Jubilee Hills is a. It's not an downside. Okay, it's an upside.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
For that reason, we have just called you, sir. That's
No issues. And I'll give you the girls who are coming here. I'll share you numbers of the girls who are already existing here in the previous batch. You contact
Okay,
them and get the information about the hostels. Okay, and you need to be
Okay.
prepared to come here after the Dasara, after the Dasara
After that.
festival.
Okay, sir.
After the festival.
Okay.
So
Okay, sir.
I don't like to give a online training, and classroom training will be more interesting. Literally, I'll say, because you can practice here itself. Okay, and it
Okay,
will
sir.
be more and more interesting. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.